There. Good morning. Excuse me the problems to get this up and running, but it's not as trivial as it might seem. For some reason this game always messes with me when I try to get it up and running. I have to use like really strange capture settings. For some reason, I don't know what. I don't really remember where I were last time we played this, but we'll continue from where I saved. The 63, 634, 644. And the quick save is... Oh, so they're at the exact same spot. I'm guessing this is where I'm supposed to be. And I've spent all of my cash, haven't I? Yep. Yep. Ah, crap. Resume the timer. Ah, there we go. They're gonna break any moment. Yep. Survive for 30 seconds. What's that thing I picked up? Black Fist Mortar. Ah, it's the trial version. You know, can't I? Move. You can try it. I know the trial weapons you're allowed to use like for a few moments until the trial period expires. I might as well use it here. Shit. So much shit going on. I remember this being one of the like most annoying levels to get through. This one and the one the insect level later on are the two most difficult levels in the game. I think my main problem is I don't have enough like direct damage forward. Feels like I'm having a lot of trouble taking enemies out. The constant sound of shots will get collided with the thing. The thing is, that one is the one that has health. That was a bit ironic to die from. I think staying down here most of the time is just killing stuff that's straight in front of me is probably a pretty good idea. have to worry so much about my heat levels. Wow. I so wish everything is like hidden behind explosions after a while. There's a duck up there. Probably the main problem with this game, that explosions are positioned on top of stuff, which after a while makes it nigh impossible to see anything. Alright, so staying low is a much better idea. It seems like. Or should try to go above like this section. So everything starts shooting downwards. Morning, Ulven. How you doing? I'm trying very hard here not to die all the time. But it is frickin' impossible. Feel weird and a half. But what's up? About to get ill. That sucks. I'm taking a lot of damage, aren't I? No, I'm actually doing pretty fine this time around. There, now I should go down, so I go beneath, like below all of this here. I'll try to get down at least. Because then I can take out the snipers from below. God damn it. We're on this position. The logo's in the way of the heat gauge. Yeah, you're right. There you go. Alright. While I'm here, I can try. I'm gonna try the Black Fist mortar. Thank you for pointing out. Sweden in bankruptcy. I saw you were playing Europa, so I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. That enemy over there, the one that shoots those like energy bolts. I've been doing this for... Maybe I should try to switch up my weapon array. This is apparently not working. I so want to get up and get all of that money up there, but it's dangerous to pop your head out like that. Like one hit and you're down. I need to look up a different weapons array. This is apparently not working. I wonder if I need the time compressor. I can't afford this one. What's the base values? Heatsink 850, max heat 2000. Can I carve out 240 somewhere? I guess I can sell one. Try to switch to this one. It actually just has 2 forward guns, so has a rear one though. What did that do to my hull? 350, and I have even less integrity all of a sudden. I tried to go with the Ghoul Man. I mean, this one doesn't have any rockets though. Or the Wunderwurst. Attack on some missiles. And like we have a lot of money all of them. A shitload of loans to pay for my freedom war against the Danes. After that I had a truce with Denmark and Moscow, so I decided to tell the bank to go fuck themselves. That's the spirit. Atta boy. Alright, so now we have a lot of different... I have a lot of money left for other stuff here. So what do we wanna mount our ass? We could put another radiator there. So we don't have the heat sinker yet, no. Is either that or we take the auto tracker. This one here. Ah shit. Can't invest too much in it. Or I put more. Invest in more missiles. And a shitty ass auto tracker won't do anything. Or I put a daisy cutter. Nah, let's put that down there. Alright, let's try this. Here my Wunderwurst. Shit, this one is sluggish to move around. But my heat is barely moving, so that's good. But I have even less damage straightforward now. Yeah, I know, I want to try the daisy cutters too, but I don't think they quite keep up here. I mean, we could just mount 2 daisy cutters straightforward and just hope for the best. But this improved heatsink does a lot of difference. The main trouble now is I'm afraid I have too little damage actually in the end. I don't remember if there's a boss on this stage, I hope there isn't. I can at least survive a couple of hits now, that's good. And I know there is a health drop coming up here. I just need to survive that long. I guess I could invest even more in missiles. And hope for them to more or less like carry me through this. It's only a 25%er. At least we're reaching the checkpoint here. I mean the Wunderwurst is pulling its own weight at the moment. Shit, snipers! This is like... It's like trying to do precision movement with a frickin' garbage truck. I don't think I can destroy this dragon tank here. I don't have enough damage for that. Oh, here it is, right? Thank you. The morale sank. I'm sorry to hear that. I entered the pub and skipped the introduction as usual. Hey scum, and I'm with the agent you're imprisoning, and I'll consider your right to a quick, pointless death. As I expected, 3 little pigs raced and stared into the well-known composition for a fist and knife that is played in scumboards like this 1,000,000 times a day throughout the galaxy. Hey, what's the big talk for little dirty cop? Maybe you tell us why to do that instead of ripping every bone out of your body. I just stared, delivered my arguments when another pirate jaw stood up in the corner. The bossy aura around him was almost physical. All other rats stopped to fight, at least those who survived the first 10 seconds. Screw that story. Let's kill... Ah, shit, it's this one. Hi there, Goro. Yeah, hi. Hi there, Goro. Yes, I don't remember if I don't remember if you remember, but my wife left for Dalarna, so I'm all alone here. So I thought, what should I do with my day? Well, I don't know. Let's stream, I guess. So that's basically what I'm doing. Don't die if I avoid death. Yeah. This stage is... This stage can be pretty annoying. I'm not allowed to miss a single one of these gates, and if I touch anything I take fuck tons of damage. Shit. Shit. Speed up. I was hoping this level would eventually have a checkpoint. Hey, checkpoint. Nice. We're at full health, so this should be doable. Speed up. So my plan for the day is basically to do a 12-hour stream, I think. From now until like 9 o'clock tonight. That's at least the gist of my plan. I hope I'll be able to. That'd be fun. I haven't done like a long stream like that in a very long time now. Is that all? Oh, that was actually much easier than I thought. I thought that would be like really difficult. Do I have 100%? No. I need the manual. Alright, so 1, 2, 5, 8. So 2, 5, 8, 1. Go. Changes submission to Dark Souls. Well, fuck you too. Alright. If I remember correctly now... Shit, I haven't played this game in ages. I want to remember there being a boss fight here. So we want the homing missiles. Because I want to remember this boss bouncing around a lot. Can't promise? Nah, don't worry, don't worry. I don't expect you to. I think that'll be enough. Oh well. I don't read the story anymore. It's so much story all the time. I did remember correctly that there was a boss fight here. Weapon? Ah, my trial period for my what is it called? The Blacklist mortar ran out. Aren't you like always on phone, Goro? Homing rockets doesn't seem to do anything on this boss fight due to the abundance of these frickin' metal balls he surrounds himself with. Shit. So that's when he switches face, I guess, when he explodes like that. Fuck. God damn it. I don't think this is the right weapons array. Feels like I probably should consider something else. Alright, let's consider our options here. This one sucks. It just runs out. And here, like, buying and selling stuff doesn't you get all the same amount of money back that you spent. Repeat guy infinite means I can follow the surface. It falls down until it's close to the surface. That's not really what we want here. Designed to carry extremely destructive submutation. Rockets explode on or take up to a second or two. The heads of your enemies. Also sounds like a downwards thingy. They fly very fast around their initial position. The delay ignition feature allows you to get rockets further from your ship. Well, that sounds like something we might be after, right? How do they work? Yeah, I mean that could work. So those are the Incubus. Incubus just fly straight forward, so they're more focused. What are the other? Sure to have enough coolant. The unique self-repairing system. Very hard and dense metals, so objects can be used to fight effective shield against bullets, and even as a weapon if they try to attack the enemies at a very small distance. But they cost a lot. Let's just do the classical front load on daisy cutters. I mean, that strategy usually works. Could strap some bombs underneath this. A discotheque, maybe? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have the time compressor thingy. Which one is it that I drop bombs on? Let's see. Yep. Ah, it needs to cover that. I'll be fine. Shit, I must deal so much less damage. Given how much faster I killed the, destroyed his first phase earlier. Alright, so this weapons array did not work out at all. I thought the daisy cutters were good. Apparently not. That was a pretty tragic attempt. Fuck that. So then what? The super killer? Maybe? Then another. I really like these for some reason. Yeah, I went to remember there being secondary tiers of daisy cutters. There's like a daisy cutter Mark II later on or something like that. I think I only have daisy cutter Mark I. Thus far. Maybe it was those experimental Blackfist mortars that I had that dealt so much damage. I can barely escape these homing rockets. Oh, there we go. Was there a homing rocket option? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. The homing rockets targeted his rockets, that's why I didn't die so quickly. That must have been it. Alright, back to the drawing board again. Do we have Tornado Railgun, Skywalker Hyper? I remember I liked that one. hyper gun, but it produces so much heat. Maybe we should, let's go with a Wonder Burst. It's cheap to upgrade it, and it becomes it's a decent tank. Damn it! Do I need 5,000 more? I really like the time compressor. Oh wait, I haven't upgraded these at all. There we go. Well, at least we have bullets everywhere by now. Yeah. So the homing rockets do auto-target his rockets. That helps immensely. And now I can use his own metal balls to try to drive his homing rockets into them. I can use them as a shield of sort. It does become really problematic. It gets so tight after a while. Shit, I collided with one. The battlefield gets more and more clogged up. Ah, there we go. Thank you for keeping track of that, don't worry. I needed that. I have no idea what my next mission is. But let's keep doing the Wunderwurst. Let's need I didn't feel the railgun. Tectonic laser? No. The super killer. Oh my, this one's expensive. Skywalker Hyper. Let's just put more radiators on it. Shit, I'm on 35. Yeah, I'm sure you would. It's too expensive. Can't afford that. We can buy the live TV broadcaster, the boss detector, mission meter, Remcom. Ah shit, not this one. We are a bear. You will be intoxicated. Resistance is futile. game is so freaking evil. It always feels like I'm under-equipped. Like every mission I go into. All integrity critical. Shit, I'm gonna die soon. It's a secret. Ah. 50. Ah, shit. 25%. Oh. Hurts. Everything hurts. Is that it? Huh. Oh yeah. Jetpacker. So for these missions we're fairly good with anything. But we have a lot of money to front load with. I wonder if it's a good idea to actually not have anything then straightforward. I mean, we do deal crap tons of damage with this. I have no way to deal with the enemies that are hidden like this. I have barely gotten hit thus far. It is really easy to dodge stuff with this one. Shit, 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 shit. Guys, I'm a bit focused here. Just Die, you dumb keg. Drunken master ahead. So I have to shoot his hat off before he can damage him, it appears like. There we go. That wasn't so bad. So I was able to do that again. Really thought that would be a checkpoint I have to beat in the boss, but apparently not. I think this is... Yep, that's what I came here for. And now... I think I'm supposed to escort that thing out of here. A boomerang blaster. Hard to know if it deals a lot of damage, but I mean, it seems like it. Most of the stuff dies pretty quickly. So let's try a boomerang blaster and some rockets. Some homing rockets. Bounty Hunter's license. Those one brings in a lot of money. And acid gun maybe? Acid gun deals a lot of damage, like straightforward, if I recall correctly. If I went to... yeah, exactly. Oh, the acid didn't reach far. I like that the boomerangs can like cover my ass while I am off screen. Same with the homing rockets. They allow me to move about much more. This was really like the perfect weapon that we could have discovered. Shit. I really wonder how long this mission is. It's already down to 70%. Jesus. I thought it was gonna collide with that thing. We're now several thousand kilometers from the enormous object that was the Intergalactic Scientific Laboratory a few weeks ago. This is Dr. Gunichio speaking. We have released the contents of the tank upon the crust 20 hours ago. As we expect, it was able to melt through. We sent several automatic probes, but they were quickly destroyed by some pretty aggressive organisms. However, we did manage to get some useful information. The organisms inside the crust are so-called macroviruses. A classic mix of protein and DNA, but the size of a truck. These entities can be easily bioprogrammed through the DNA. We believe that, in our case, the viruses were programmed to kidnap the professor and seal the crime scene in an impenetrable crust. We need to investigate more. We need you to enter the crust and collect DNA samples for analysis. This was the stage when I watched Gons play this. This was the stage he struggled a lot with. The thing is, everything here can take so much damage. That's why it becomes difficult. You see, it doesn't frickin' die. You're supposed to collect these like gene samples that you can find every here and there. There's one of them. At least the music is pretty dope. You know what? Forget that there's a lot of explosions going on, but screw it, I can't reach it. Macroviruses. What kind of thing even is that? 70%. Shit! I'm gonna die. There's a health up here. Yes, it was even a 50% one. All right, we might survive this. Proceed to exit point. Thank you. As long as we don't die now. How the hell are we supposed to do this? Alright, we're fine. There is the exit point. Where are the where are the checkpoints in this stage? I guess that's the thing, there are no checkpoints. There's a checkpoint. No. Oh. Phew. Worst case scenario, I had to make it out of here without any help. Shit. What the shit? Hi there, Sharpie. And folks. Yes, thank you for the... Holy hell! 65 viewers. Thank you very much for the host, Sharpie. And welcome everyone. We're doing our best here to not die. Yeah, that was a... That was a raid to feel. I thought something messed up because all of a sudden my bot was starting to throw error messages. But it was just that the processing queue became longer than the safe spot for me. I think I need to fix that. Alright, so welcome. Sharpie, did you manage to finish IS in the end? Yeah, the Machina riffs. When does this level end? Holy hell. Alright, I should probably do the introductory speak now. I finished that last boss. Congratulations, I saw you struggle with it for like an hour. Holy hell, that one looked horrible. Alright, so... I mean, most people have probably been here before, but I'll do the introductory speech anyway. This is called the Journey Project. We play games. People submit games. We raffle from the submissions. And we play whatever wins. We play a game until we either beat it, the goal whoever submitted, or until the viewers vote it out and say that they've had enough. You can see down here we have a vote timer. When that one reaches 0, you'll get to vote for 3 minutes if we should continue playing this or not. That's basically it. Yeah, the hot dog car. We decoded the DNA and now it's obvious who created the macrovisor sucks. Only one race is so advanced and so twisted that their engineers can resist spreading vulgar jokes and comments throughout the whole DNA. Exactly. Anyone can basically submit anything from 2004 or older. But there are a couple of there's a couple of what do you call it, special cases, and those are basically if I own them on Steam. But you can see like there's a safe system list on my FAQ on my homepage. Just go to geekman.com and you'll find everything you need there. Mutant, iron, pants, planter, chemistry are not an enemy our fighters can face. We need a large scale upgrade. There's a technology, a ship, which allows single fighters to face a whole army. It's so destructive, it'll seal the most secure, strong complex in the Federal Experiment Lab, where all the other technologies capable of world destruction are locked. That's a good thing, like we keep everything that can destroy the entire universe in the same place, right? What could possibly go wrong? Alright, so this is one of these again. Let's just strap on the Black Fist Mortar and I don't know what. Hey, you're super cool.
Thank you!
Thank you for the follow there, Bliss Clavert. Much appreciated. I wouldn't call this game modern, but I don't remember when it's from, actually. Where's the super killer or whatever it's called? There we go. Ah. That'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah, the levels are long. The levels are incredibly long in this game. And it's super punishing. We're playing on hardest, and I mean so far it's not that bad. Be entirely honest with you. The music is incredible. Die. And I have some knowledge about the game. I played this one maybe 10 years ago. Then I saw another streamer who played it like about a year ago. But he played it on normal, so whoever submitted this was devious enough to submit it on play it on hardest. So am I familiar with?
Thank you!
Thank you for the follow there, Candy Gloss. Am I familiar with Machina Supremacy? Well, I am at least. I've listened to them a lot. They've actually had several gigs in Sweden. No idea who it might have been. Yeah, you know your name is your name is on the middle of the screen, Ulven. We know it's you. Destroy the shield generators. I'm guessing it's these green balls here. But aren't Machina Supremacy from like Sundsvall or something like that? Yeah, I don't remember which stage we're on. I don't even know how many stages there are, but this one's pretty relaxing. Everyone when you're in this like flying suit are pretty relaxing. Shit. Except now I need to escort this dumb piece of metal behind me. It can't be destroyed and I'm not allowed to destroy myself either. Yeah, the music is cool. To be entirely honest, this game would probably be pretty mediocre if it wasn't for its awesome music. Shit! Fuck! Yeah, Machina Supremacy did the soundtrack, yes. I wonder if I would have needed a weapon that's like multi-directional. This is gonna be really hard to escort a ship around bends, and at the same time Right, Ulven, later. At the same time, you can only shoot straight forward. It's a big problem. Hey, there's a secret there. So Sharpie, what would the end rating for ISB if we were to give it a score between, say, 1 to 10? Because I know a lot of people swear by IS and say that the game is amazing. Myself, I never got really impressed with it. 2.5 out of 5. It's mediocre, I guess. It's always been my feeling too when I tried to play it. Never been very impressed by it. Oh, the game has sound effects, don't worry. Oh, it's just that some levels the explosions are like the only thing you hear. So I turned them off, more or less. Music and graphical effects were good. Oh really? Well, to be honest, I've always thought that IS looks like shit. It looks like something that is slightly above the like Sega Master System graphics. There's like so much. Next is a long ground mission, so get your anti-ground devices. Boss in the end really sucks if you don't have a strong rear gun. Buy the weapon set controller device to switch between two weapon layouts, because you won't use your rear guns effectively until the end of the duel. Ah. Alright. Which one is the weapon set thingy? I'm guessing that's... Yeah, this is the new ship. It costs a fortune. Look at all these upgrades. But if I do switch to that one, I can't... I need to stay with another ship. The weapon set controller here is. Rotary charge. I have to change the angle of weapons installed. More storage space in ships, so you can load it with multiple weapon sets. You can switch these sets in the menu directly in flight. Nah. Nah. Can I think of the janky PC-88 look? Yeah, I agree. It just looks weird this time. What's this? Untraditional seek and destroy system based on microbot emitters. Huh. Well, let's... Wait, I have 35,000 left. I wonder how good this thing is. Alright, it doesn't kill shit. I guess it's really unconventional, I give it that. I've always loved homing weapons, but I think I'd need like at least 2 sets of this one for it to become really good. But I'm totally with you, Candy. The game really looks like it's... The graphics are really outdated. But it is charming in its own way. Alright, this doesn't work, I have no control, so as soon as I die, I'm gonna change my weapon array. That is a bit fun at least. And I missed what you wrote there about 2 level grinding before each boss. That sucks. I mean, IS, the reported games from a Japanese computer service. Yeah, exactly. I know the PC-88. I think I played a game for that system a while ago here. We played, what's it called? The Scheme, I think it was. That was an interesting one. It's a pretty fun game, but it got voted out really quickly. Viewers were not impressed by that one. It got voted out. We've actually survived much longer than I anticipated. I thought I'd be dead in seconds because of this shitty weapon. What have you voted out now? Remember the Scheme? That strange exploration 2D game that I think it was Morricane who submitted it. Where we had like no idea where to go and we got stuck all the time, and it was really strange. And it had like level ups, but it was still a platform game and shit. So that was the one. I don't know if I can defeat that thing. I don't think so. I don't have enough damage. Watch Macaw play that. I actually liked that game. It was interesting. It was very... It was like a good version of Castlevania 2. Except it wasn't as... It didn't have as many features. Oh yeah, on that topic too. You can check like all the commands and stuff on my homepage too. I've written everything on my bot myself. So while it's not as... Thank you for the follow there, Exit Mouse. Much appreciated. While my system is not as feature complete as Sharpie's is, I've written it all myself. So I'm very proud of it. It's my little baby. In case anyone's interested, I actually have it all on GitHub. At least I have most of it on GitHub, I guess. I don't think I have absolutely everything. Second annual Killer Zeppelin Starter Fest. Huh. Shit. God damn it. Yeah, I've gotten your gold for just being around, I guess. Still approving it. I'm still improving it, I think you're meant to say. But yeah, I work on it. I work on it a little bit every week. Some features take quite a long time to develop. Some features are really quick. Like the actual currency system took a long time to develop, but then adding new commands for it was really quick. I am working on new stuff as of now too, but trying to explain it while trying to survive this is Probably a bit more than I can handle. God damn it. I really wish I had something that I could like focus down stuff with. And worth knowing, if you were to make a submission, the submission will stay basically until your submission wins. So even if you don't win the first raffle after you've made your submission, the submission stays around. I have it logged in my database. So I've had several instances where people come around like right before a raffle, make a troll submission, and then I never see them again. How do you make a submission? You go to my webpage, geekman.com, and you need to log in with your Twitch there on the submit page. Let me see. Goro, could you please send the link to people? Or I'll do it as soon as I die, I guess. But that'll be pretty shortly. Ah, there you go. Just follow that link and click. There's one of the header tabs that says submit. Can't miss it. Ah, damn it! Take out that green goo cannon. Shit! The reason I require people to log in via their Twitch is to avoid some of the troll submissions. It's worked pretty well thus far. We just had like a few really trolly submissions. Most of the really mean submissions actually come from regulars. Thankfully they vote them out quickly after I've suffered for 90 minutes. God damn it. Alright, so we'll do this one attempt and then we'll switch our weapon array, because I don't think this is... I think this is pretty suboptimal actually, to be honest. I don't feel well equipped for this. Because I can't direct the bees. Alright. What stage? I actually have no idea. I don't even know how many stages there are in this game. Where are the splitter cutters, or whatever they're called? Charge generator. That's a cool one. These ones. These ones I really like. Then we want the homing rockets. I don't normally stream this early. I try to do it on weekends, but you know, it's difficult. But this like today I got lucky. I probably shouldn't say that, but my wife is away traveling and she brought the dog with her, so I was totally free. I could do whatever I wanted. So then I thought, what better way to spend your... I have a lot of money left. What better way to spend this day than to sit down and stream all day? Could take the basic laser, I guess. Yeah. But like one of the problems have been that I often start far too late. I should probably try to... Gee, this is gonna produce so much heat. I want to start earlier. At least on weekends, but it's difficult. usually, because I have so much stuff I need to take care of. But I'll talk to her. I'll talk to my wife and make sure that she's alright with it in the future. Because it feels so much better to actually be awake when I start doing this. And maybe I can end somewhat earlier and still get away and work tomorrow and feel good about it. It's a weird little game. Yeah. Shit, it doesn't... I thought it would deal like crap tons of damage. But I think I don't have... I think I produce too much heat, actually. I feel really clunky all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't like this array. Too much heat. No, like... This one produces far too much. We need something else. Something that doesn't produce tons and tons of heat. This one maybe? I mean, we're not doing forward damage, but I mean, it might work. Yeah, I mean, this works. It at least allows me to take care of most enemies that are below me. But I guess the main problem here is I have no direct forward damage at all. Maybe it's not as good a setup as I thought. Felt really good the first couple of seconds, but now it feels a bit lackluster too. But it might work. Is it impossible to destroy this tower here? Maybe. No, screw it. I really like the heatsink of this ship. It will cool off really quickly as soon as I let go of the fire button. Just for the record, I am European. People can probably hear that from my accent. So I can't stream this time on weekdays because I work. Are all the ships things like hot dog cars? No. No. Most of them are actual like ships. It's just this one. I think this ship is more meant to be like a joke thing. No, Candy. It means like I had I had one submission that basically said learn to speedrun this game, and then there was a link to a YouTube page with like a 1.5 hour video of like how to speedrun that game, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to like spend hours and hours of watching video guides of how to do something. I guess I should probably word it should require minimal preparation. I think that's a better way of wording it. Minimal, yeah. Yeah, that was a weird one. So that's why I added that part. I ended up completing that game normally, but it took like 15 hours, I think. Legacy of Kain was for PS1. I still think it was faster than actually learning the speedrun routes. But some of the speedrun tricks were just dumb. Fortunately, I haven't had a situation like that since, so. Why every DLC for Train Simulator? I No, I don't think so. I mean, just buying all the DLC will probably take forever. Shit! I'm so close to dying. It was supposed to be a boss fight in the end too. Oh, this game would be so good if just the stages were like half as long. This is a really shitty spot to be in. Fuck. The base game is only $12.49, but the DLC total is $4,377. Would be more, but someone was saying. Holy hell! Who thought that was a good idea? I mean, it's almost more expensive than Payday 2. Maybe Payday is actually cheaper. Isn't like Europa Universalis also, it costs like a fortune to get all of it. Just buy a real train. I probably could for that money. The worst part of all this is that my weapons array does not follow the recommendation of being able to fire backwards in the end. A secret weapon has been collected. The Plop Fragmentation Gun. Huh. Right. So like once I reach the boss, it might be very possible that I can't defeat it, since I don't have anything shooting backwards. Shit! I'm safe. If anyone's a bit curious of what we have played, you can try to type !log. It'll take you to a Google Docs with every game we have played. Hull integrity critical. Ah, shit. This is bad. This is really bad. Thank you. At least give me a checkpoint before the boss. Come on. Thank you. Shit! Really? Why would I need to fire backward on this one? If he follows my movements. He just manipulates his movement, I guess. Ouch. Alright, this is gonna take a couple of tries. There's nothing wrong with those. There's nothing wrong with those candy. I mean, some of them are just a fun experience. The first vote is just 90 minutes in, so those can be fun too. As long as it's not the only thing we do, I guess. It's a short game. Alright, that's good to know. That's the shortest game I've had thus far. I think that was either Incredible Crisis or what shit was it called? Harmful Park. None of those were really weird though, so. Alright, this thing is almost dead now. Barely has any guns left. There we go. Wait, what happened to the vote window? There should be a vote window up, right? What the hell? Did my bot crash? Nah. No. Hmm. This is so weird. What happened? How did this happen? And like it hasn't even thrown an error. Did it get overloaded earlier? Are there just too many people coming out? Like, let's see if I can do this manually. Up. No? Right. I need to restart this bot here. Give me 5 seconds. Yeah, but I can fix this. I mean, I can reset. I can set the vote timers and stuff like that. I just need to do some settings here somewhere. Is it this table? The config table? Yeah. Vote cooldown. Let's put it to like 5 seconds, and we'll have a vote really soon. Right, and then we restart this thingy here. Wait, 2 tasks are currently executing. The votes start? Let's force kill it and see what happens. Of course, the first time people show up and everything just breaks. Freaking typical. There we go, 5 seconds. Right, let's try this now. 2, 1, bam! Oh well, at least it... at least something happened. I just need to find the correct window. Boat window, where is it? Dashboard. There we go. Sorry about that. You know, stuff like that happens. That's the beauty of having stuff homemade. Wait, what is this? You've captured the dangerous pirate, serial killer and wanted criminal. Right by a villain, let him escape. Huh. Extradite. Right, so get your votes in, folks. Shall we continue to play Jets and Guns? Use those democratic rights of yours. Everyone who is present has a vote. Every vote is worth exactly as much. So 1, 4, 6, 7. 7, 4, 4, 1, 7, 4, 6, 1. There we go. Bracket. Yeah, exactly. There's gold on the line. People say, what can you do with gold? I don't know. 7, 6, 1, 4. 7, 4, 6, 1. 7, 1, 4, 6. Go. Alright, so here we found a secret weapon, the clock fragmentation gun. I have no idea what this one does. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Ah. Oh well. I can work with that one. Maybe. That's not a valid choice, I'm sorry. I know people have been requesting that one for a long time though, so maybe I should actually implement it. If it's a 50-50 vote, we'll continue play. No has to win by minority. How much money do we have left? 500 and something. Oh my! No wins! Alright, let's save this. We'll continue another time. I mean, this is a good game, I guess. Alright, I would still play this again, and this is a good game. It's not mystery tournament material. This wouldn't make a good mystery tournament submission at all. How far did we get, really? On that special ship. And completed a ground level. So this is a pretty decent shmup, but with such an awesome soundtrack that it becomes a good shmup. Yeah, I think he understands. Biggest issue is that stages are too long and the explosions rides enemies with projectiles. But still, I like it. Alright, so we get some bonus gold.